Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're just going to talk about why did I choose to become a nurse and how I felt after my first day of clinical, which was yesterday. And it was so fun. We didn't get to really do any skills because we aren't checked off yet, but it was still fun. So stay tuned. No, I seriously do. I appreciate all of you guys' support. I appreciate your feedback, and I appreciate just everything you're doing to help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. So, thank you. And for you who are all returning, thank you for coming back. I love you. And make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below. I love hearing back from you. I typically respond instantly. I have on my notifications, so I really do respond to my subscribers. I appreciate every last one of you. I am really trying to reach a goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So thank you for contributing to that. And for my new viewers, hi, I hope you subscribe. And I make videos about nursing, lifestyle, and just pretty much everything. So if you want to see some videos about nursing, motherhood, I'm newly married, millennial wifehood, then stay tuned to my channel because I'm going to keep it coming. I post every Friday and every Monday. So let's get into this video. Okay, so one of the top reasons I chose to become a nurse was when I was about, I'll say 18, my father was very, very sick and he had colon cancer. And so I would visit him at the nursing home, and he was really young, in his 40s, early 40s. And he would tell me that he didn't receive exceptional or quality care from his nurses. And my dad, he is a very prideful man, very independent, and overall was healthy before the cancer. And so he ended up teaching himself how to do his dressing changes. He knew his medications. He knew things that I'm still learning right now as a seasoned nurse. I'm an LPN. I've been an LPN since 2012. So I thought that was amazing. And he really gave me the idea, like, you really need to push yourself. I was already an STNA at this time. So I went to a trade school. That's where you can go pick up a trade in your 11th and 12th grade year. I chose health technology, so I became an STNA in 11th grade, passed my state boards, and was working in nursing homes since then in geriatrics, so that's long-term care. But I know to get more opportunities, better pay, and just the overall better healthcare experience and knowledge, I would have to go back to school. So I planned on going to school, but I just didn't know if I was going to go for LPN, RN, go straight for my BSN. I really didn't have a plan. So when my dad got sick, that kind of put Amazon. One second. Sorry, that was Amazon. And they got some of my packages. So, all right, back to this video though. So, basically, sorry guys. That's one of the main reasons why I became a nurse. And I just always love helping people. Like, as a kid, I always was the one who, like, made sure I checked on everybody. I wanted to make sure everybody was emotionally okay. I would ask, like, how are you doing? And I would really sit there and, like really tell me how you're doing. You know what I mean? So, I always been that type of person as a kid. So, it's just probably just was in me. And I know that it's serving God's purpose for my life. So, it's my passion and it's my purpose. And that's why I chose nursing. Another reason why I chose nursing was because I knew that I wanted a big family. I wanted a husband, a lot of kids, a dog, a fish, and some houseplants. And so I knew to do that, I need to really secure a good career that could provide for me and my family financially. And nursing really does provide very well. Now, I'm not going to say that it makes you become a millionaire. I mean, you could possibly become a millionaire as a nurse if you apply yourself. And, there's so many things you can do as a nurse. And that's why I'm in school right now to further my education in nursing, because the further you go, the more you can do. You can actually open up clinics. You can actually open up hospitals. You can actually, know what you're talking about when you're on certain specialty units and become a head coordinator on that unit or whatnot. Whatever route you choose to go with nursing, it's limitless. So that's awesome, and that's why I love being a nurse. And also, I'm a people person. I love meeting people. I love talking to people. I love hearing different people's life stories. I learn from them. I just like listening to them, and I'm sure it helps them. Talk therapy is like really a true form of therapy. And so it's just a blessing to be able to get paid to do something I love. And that's often my caption on Instagram when I'm at work or if I'm posting my scrubs. I'm getting paid to do what I love. And that's a double blessing. So, and I've healed so many people. I've saved lives, and I'm going to continue saving lives until I'm out of here. So that covers that part. And now to talk about post-clinical. So let me tell y'all about my clinical yesterday. I'm not going to say where I'm doing my clinical rotation at, but it is in Cincinnati, and it is a new hospital, well, a newer built hospital. But it's okay. So let's talk about first day of clinicals. Yesterday was mad crazy. No, it was seriously crazy. So we were supposed to do like this clinical prep work. First of all, my clinical instructor is very, very knowledgeable and very nice, but it's her first clinical group. So she's still learning. She's learning with us, is the best way to say that. She's learning with us. And so she gave us our assignment, and we were all like, well, where do we turn it in at? Because there's like no spot on Blackboard to turn it in. And then, so we didn't know where to turn our assignments in. So then she's like, well, just print it and bring it. But I mean, I think we're supposed to print it and bring it anyway. Don't get me mistaken. I need to really look at my syllabus again. But we were supposed to print it and bring it anyway. So anyways, long story short, my printer, I have a HP DeskJet 3755 or something like that. And the ink was out. The ink was out. So I told my husband, like, can you buy me some ink? Because when I be out of stuff, I just ask my husband. So I'm like, can you buy me some ink? And he's like, yeah, you can get some ink. So I go to Target. Target has the ink does not have any of the ink that I need. And it's like scattered all over the place and nothing's in the right spot. So I had to go hunt down a Target worker. And so we finally found one of the inks that I need. The box was all beat up, and I'm so funny about buying stuff with beat up packaging that I was just like, I don't want that one. I need one. I need a 65 XL, and I need it in black or color. And so preferably black, but she was like, okay, well, it was a boy at first, and he's just like, okay, well, I don't see it in over here. And I'm like, but he didn't even look it up. Like, he literally just walked to the rack, did the same thing I did. Like, I wouldn't have called you over here if I needed you to look at the rack. I could, like, I know I need glasses and I wear them sometimes, but I could have found that if that's the only way you was gonna look at for it. So I'm just like, okay, so I'm panicking. It's already like 7 o'clock now, because she didn't give our assignment till like 5:10, 5:15, which I mean, I don't know. I don't like the day before thing. I wish they already had a layout of what drugs they wanted us to look up, and disease processes, because that's what it is. And that's a whole nother story. I'll go over clinical paperwork in another video, because it will take me forever, and I want this video to be short. So short, simple, sweet. But nah, for real, y'all. So it was just mad. So okay, got the ink, then got home. And I hooked up my printer to my phone, but for some reason, my 13-year-old sons know how to use the printer better than I do. He came. So he's like, well, I'm doing my homework assignments and da da da. And, I know that they got to do schoolwork and I know that they're doing it online or whatever. But he was just like basically brushing me off. And I'm just like, okay, why? Okay, but it ain't even his fault because then on top of that, I didn't even finish my assignment. I finished it, but I was copy and pasting stuff because she said we could. It's not plagiarism because we use cite or a resource. But I was just copy and pasting stuff like from different resources I was using, and then the boxes that they have set up, they're so basically that's what was going on. So okay, so basically where was I? Okay, sorry, I had mass interruption, so I had to kind of gather my thoughts again. But that ended up being disastrous, and I finally got all my homework done, and we didn't have to be we had to report at the hospital by 6 o'clock. Really, she said between 6 and 6:15. Just so we can get on the floor by 6:30 and get report on our patient and stuff and get oriented to the unit. And so I'm on what unit are we on? We're on an acute rehab unit. So basically people who come in with broken arms, broken legs, broken toes, whatever, we're there to rehab them back home. So they don't typically stay there for long. Like they usually like discharging all their patients by Fridays. So which is pretty cool. So we are in paired groups. We have partners. So it's about 8 of us on the rotation. So she has us in groups of 2. So and my partner, she has no healthcare background. So it was so fun because it was fun to see her like my teacher already had told me like, well, you're already an LPN, so when the clinical portion come, you're not gonna have too many issues because you're so used to the environment. She said, but so that's probably why they paired me with somebody who doesn't have a healthcare background because she was like asking me all the questions, and it was so fun because when I teach people, I also learn. So as I'm speaking something out, it's not because I know everything, because I don't think nobody who actually knows something knows everything, but it's just like I was able to help guide her and teach her like all my little mnemonics. What is that word? Mnemonics, that's what it is. So I was able to teach her my mnemonics and my little tricks and tips on how to remember stuff like. So it was just fun. Our scrubs are like hunter green, like about the color of this jumpsuit I'm wearing today, and our lab jackets are white, and it has their logo on it, which I'm at Cincinnati State, and it's a really great program. I went there for LPN, and I really like the flow of things. They still have a good system on how they're teaching us and preparing us for NCLEX, which is the ultimate test to become a nurse. So I think it's gonna be great. I think an advantage of having an instructor that's not, have been doing this for a while is that she has fresh eyes on new ways to teach us. So she's already loading us with everything, all the good information and everything to just prepare us to be successful. And I'm excited. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm thankful to God that I'm on this path and I'm going to be able to reach my goal. So shout out to my son and husband for putting up with me and my frustrations. And shout out to you for coming to this channel and supporting my movement. And shout out to you for just wanting to be interested in becoming a nurse, or if you're already a nurse, hey girl, hey guys, because we have some men nurses and they're bomb. So shout out to y'all. I think that's it. Happy Friday. Bye.